Greetings, this is Sloshworks and welcome to, well, it's a new game. It's a game that I've played an awful lot on my iPad and my phone, and also back in its previous incarnation as Pandemic, I think it was, the Flash game, which I used to play years ago. This is Plague Inc. And I think I'll teach you about the game as we go. I'm sure we'll be able to destroy the world as long as we get into Madagascar and Iceland. So I'm just going to start a completely normal game. We'll go main game. I've already unlocked virus and fungus, but to kind of show you guys how the game works, we're just going to go with normal bacteria, which is the completely normal game. We're not going to insert any genetic codes. We're going to play completely normally. We're going to play on normal, and I always name my plague Apathy because I think apathy is what is going to destroy the world. You are a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. Select a country to begin your plague. When you click on it, you can see more information, blah, 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 blah. Now, if you want to win, this country right here is where you want to go because it has 2 ports and an airstrip that gets your plague everywhere. Egypt is the best place to start, always. Now, basically a lot of this, it's come from a mobile game, so a lot of this is popping bubbles and stuff like that, but I've just paused it and we'll jump into the disease, and this is just a general overview of what our disease is, but we'll go to transmission, and you can see as you earn, I'll show you out here, as you earn these disease points, you can upgrade the way that your bacteria is transmitted. You can alter the symptoms, which you kind of don't want to do at the beginning. You want your disease to stay as invisible as possible. Add the different abilities like drug resistance and bacterial resilience and cold resistance and stuff. And I'll explain my decisions as I go because I've got a fairly set way that I like to do it. We need 9, so we'll just wait until we get 9. Okay, we'll pause it, we'll jump in here, we're going to get it upgrade its pathogen the ability to travel on dust particles, which increases infectivity, especially in arid environments and plane transmission. Now the reason we're going to do that is because we are here. We are in a very arid environment and we have a plane. So it's the best way to go. We have successfully evolved Apathy, there we go. And the orange DNA bubbles randomly appear to get bonus DNA points. So you'll see this goes up as you infect people. We've infected 11 people so far. Apathy is spreading from person to person in Egypt and will grow exponentially. You control the plague indirectly by evolving it. I do wish there was a way to turn off those different tutorial type things as you go, but there's nothing you can do to stop them. So we're going to jump in here, and I'm thinking, because we're a bacteria and we're in an arid environment, we're not that good at dealing with the heat either. As soon as we have got water transmission, we will come back and do that. But if we go here, water transmission has gone up to 10 because we've already got some on that one. So we'll just wait till we get 10. And we'll come back down here, and I'm pretty sure that we are well on our way to destroying the world. Now the hardest places to get into are here and here. This is cold and there's not very many people there, and it's very hard to get everyone there infected, and it's very hard to get here if the world notices your disease before you get there, because there's only one way to get there. There's only one route that actually goes to this port, so grab that one. Apathy has infected hundreds in Egypt, increasing the chance that an infected person will infect a healthy person. Keep evolving your disease. Oh, better grab that. We have 11, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go to abilities, and we're actually going to pick drug resistance 1, which pathogen becomes resistant to class 1 and 2 antibiotics, increasing effectiveness in wealthy countries. Because the moment you get to USA or England or any of the first world countries, you don't really infect very many people very quickly, and it's kind of a good way to get past this first part of the game. Anyway, new social network launches. There is a new social network on the scene for people without friends. Blank Plus is expected to attract billions of people within days. Yay, Google Plus. India has been infected. Excellent. So we've transferred our first thing via the dust particles. Fracking is now legal in the UK. That's no good. Apathy has infected thousands in Egypt. Excellent. Oh, we're spreading through Africa now. Affecting more countries. Control where it goes by evolving transmission traits in the disease menu. We're not getting many points at the moment because we're not infecting that many people quickly, but you'll see that it begins to gather speed quite fast. Do you see the red line that went this way? So someone on that plane from Egypt has just taken that plague into Japan. Let's see where the next one pops up. Oh, rich countries have adopted new health guidelines which will make them less vulnerable to disease. You bastards! Good thing we did that antibiotic resistance nullifying skill. Oh, we have a boat going around. It's going to go down to South Africa. We managed to get up into the UK on a boat from Egypt, so that's pretty good. We're doing alright there. We're up to 14. Let's see if we can do anything here. It would be really good to get that one. That's 16 points, so we'll wait for that. We have made it into America. Excellent. So we're going to go up here and get Air 2, which gives the organism ability to survive suspended in air for a long time. Increases infectivity, especially in arid environments and plane transmission. So if you get both of the air ones, both of the water ones, you get like a super transmission one in the middle there. Okie dokie. We have made it into Spain. Yes. We have now infected more people in the world than TB. Apathy is very infectious. It is, isn't it? Apathy is a terrible thing. A random one in India. Starting to get some red lines going all over the place. Nothing in Australia yet. Apathy has infected more people in the world than HIV. It is an extremely infectious disease. You can see that Egypt has like 2% of their people not infected. It's a very red concentration of little dots there. Oh, here we go. This is when it starts going. So we're at 10. We don't want to spend it yet, but I think what we're going to do... Now, we haven't mutated and got any of them, which is good, because you don't want doctors to notice the disease yet. We don't need to do genetic hardening, because they're not actually trying to research our disease yet. So we're going to... That's going to cost 8. That's going to cost 7. We're going to go for cold resistance, because it's actually quite hard to get Russia and Iceland and all those kind of places without having that cold resistance, especially Canada. Canada is a right pain. Apathy has mutated and developed the cyst symptom. Okay, so this is what we need to avoid. We need to go down here, and we need to devolve it, and it will refund us 2 DNA points, which is pretty good, because we didn't spend them in the first place. So we actually now, because of that, can get bacterial resilience, which creates a bacterial shell to protect against all climates. So it kind of gives our cold one over there a boost too. So Russia's going to be a lot easier to deal with. Was that Madagascar? No! Got to get Madagascar before we stop worrying. And then we got to start worrying about getting into Greenland. Iceland's over here. Iceland's not so bad because it has an airport and a port. But Greenland and Madagascar, they're the ones that are the pains. Okay. Go away. Click. Getting quite a few countries now. We have not got any dead yet, but that's because we're keeping our disease completely innocuous and innocent, and then we're going to just mass mutate and destroy the world. I'm going to get bacterial resilience too, which further increases survivability in all climates. That is 13. We might get that one as well. But, oh, Jesus. We've got Madagascar. Excellent. What do we want next? Oh. There's the one good thing about the PC version. You can pause it and get those bubbles. On the iPhone, you have to just get them or you miss them. We're on 33. Why aren't I doing something right we want? I want to get that one. And we want to save up for extreme bioaerosol. Mystery still surrounds the decision to postpone the London Olympics. Organisers promise it will happen soon, but no reason has been given for the change. So we got 19. I think we got enough now. Okay, we're going to go for extreme bioaerosol. that should help us get up here. We just got into Iceland, which is good. Whoa, I can barely keep up with all this. We're spreading so fast. Our disease is super infective. Apathy has now infected more people in the world than the common cold. It is the ultimate infectious disease. As I said, apathy is what's going to destroy the world. Okay, pause it and grab those 3. Pause it and get those 2. And while I'm doing that, I might jump in here. We now only have Bolivia, Greenland, Central Europe, Poland, Sweden, Finland, Baltic states and Ukraine in the entire world who do not have our disease within their borders. So it's just a matter of waiting out this little dude here. Everybody else is going to fall eventually. It's getting in here. Australia's pretty good. Doesn't look like there's any over... This is where I live. I live down here. Oh no, there's some there that you can see some red dots. They brought them into Fremantle Harbour. Got one down there. Russia's been holding out pretty good. We've got 81 disease points. The moment we get into here, like, we can just... Let's go cold resistance. We'll add some more cold resistance. And we'll add some more drug resistance. So we're pretty... Like, they're not going to get rid of us. See how much faster we're spreading in Russia now? We put the extra cold resistance on, just straight through. And if I'm correct, Greenland is the only one holding out. We have mutated and developed cysts again. We do not want cysts. Go away. Cysts are bad. Thank you for your 2 free DNA points. Come on. Look, Canada's pretty good too. Canada and Greenland, man. And, oh, we did it. Okay, we're in there now. But big thing with Greenland is if you go lethal too fast in Greenland, the population is so small that you will literally kill everybody who is infected before they can infect everybody else. So, this game does have a few mods and things like that you can run. It's still an early access game on Steam at the moment, but on the iPhone they have a zombie campaign and things like that, and they're quite fun. It's still the same basic game, but it gives you those extra things that you can do. Okay, come on Greenland. We're almost there. You can see the infected in the world is just pretty much everybody except Greenland now. Apathy has mutated and developed the nausea symptom. No, we're not going to do it yet. We're not going to take the risk yet, because you can still lose at this point if you're not careful. Like, I don't think I'm going to. I mean, look at it. Okay. When they get to half, I will start becoming lethal, I think. Okie dokie. We'll go it. Alright, now we're going to go down here. We're going to go to symptoms. We are going to go from coughing. We're going to go down to pneumonia. I've had pneumonia. It's fucking awful. I almost died. I actually have the x-rays of all the fluid in my lungs and blood and stuff. It's really gross. Pulmonary fibrosis, which is scarring of the lungs. We'll do that. Can be fatal. You can see our lethality is still pretty low. We're going to go here to total organ failure. Catastrophic cell death of multiple tissue types causes body-wide organ failure and rapid death. We'll get that one. And then we're going to go to... immune suppression. And we're going to go... pulmonary edema, which is potentially fatal heart abnormality, causes breakdown of respiratory system, releasing pathogen into the air. And we're just going to take a step back. Well, yes, I know. See, the game knows that I need to kill now. Apathy has infected most of the world. In order to kill people, you must evolve lethal, as we just did. So let's watch people drop. In a normal checkup, a doctor in Sweden found a new disease which has been named apathy. It appears to be mostly... Fuck off, it's mostly harmless? My god. But must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting the same disease. I'm glad you found it when literally there's like 10 people in the world who don't have it. First death from apathy has been confirmed in the USA. Bad luck or the beginning of something terrible. I'm going to take a picture of that. I've never managed to get apathy to kill someone in the USA first. That's awesome. The last healthy person on the planet recently became infected with apathy. There are no healthy people left in the world. USA has become the first country to try and limit the spread. A bit late there, buddy. There's no one left on the planet who doesn't have it. 40 million dead already. We've been placed on the WHO watch list. We've killed Apathy has killed over 75 million people worldwide, worse than the Black Death. And here's the thing. This is why you don't want doctors to find your disease too quickly, because now they're trying to start a cure. You can see they're already up at 13%. As the countries start to die, and you can see this black line coming across of people that are dead. Ooh, nausea symptom. Awesome. They will actually cure it. Their research does slow down quite dramatically as countries start to fall into chaos and stuff like that. And popping these blue balloons apparently slow it down a little bit. Germany begins to break down. Normal life in Germany is beginning to break down due to apathy. Cure research is starting to slow. Exactly like that. You can't fight me. 25. I'm going to wait for 27 and get coma. 27. Let's get a little bit of coma. Oh, look at it go now. There's nothing you can do, guys. It's too late. It's too late for you. The world's over. The cure for apathy is 50% complete. I have actually seen a picture on, I think it was on Reddit, of someone who managed to get a game where they cured it with one person left on the planet. So that person was just alone, no other human beings for the rest of their life. And that would have been pretty cool. There's a screenshot somewhere, but I don't know how to find it now. Okay, we are... Come on. Its deaths are slowing down. I'm going to have to speed this up. We'll get tumours. We'll get internal hemorrhaging. Pretty lethal now. New Zealand approves human experimentation. Is there anybody even left in New Zealand? There's a few. 87,000. Oh, there's some people still alive in Greenland. Still a million. They're dropping like flies. Anyway, it's a little indie game. It's, you know, it's out on early access. There's not a lot of the different things available at the moment, but there is like speed runs and various things like that. And it is a fun game. I mean, it's cheap, and it is the remake of an old Flash game. But the old Flash game was fun, and this game is fun too. So that was just a really basic introduction to it. Anybody can finish it on bacteria or on normal, but I just thought I'd show you how the game worked. So, apathy has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans know they are watching the end of history. It's 150,000 left, 90, 49,000, 20,000, 7,000, 5,000, 48, 0. Apathy has successfully eliminated life on Earth. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.